Good evening. This is your national mood forecast. Come in, take off your shoes of anxiety, and hang up the coat of tiny daily frustrations. I'm John, your cheerful mood meteorologist for tonight.
A quick note before we begin. This is light, silly weather for feelings. If anything you hear makes you think of something heavy, remember, real help exists and people to talk to. Tonight, we're just labeling small, everyday moods so we can laugh and breathe together.
All right, today's headline: spotty optimism across the country with scattered chai cravings and a high chance of family drama after sundown. Now, region by region, let's look at the map of feelings. Karachi. Light sarcasm with intermittent traffic-induced sighs. Expect honk showers around rush hour and an isolated pocket of "I'll be 5 minutes" lingering in back alleys. Sunglasses recommended for dramatic eye rolls. Lahore. Warm nostalgia with evening chai showers. Old songs drifting on the breeze and a sudden urge to text your cousin a childhood story. Temperatures? Mild contentment rising towards smugness if paratha appears. Islamabad and surrounding hills, fog of polite official statements. Visibility limited, moods cautious but tidy. Expect a 20% chance of productive planning and an 80% chance of polite nodding that turns into tea. Advisories and warnings for tonight. In-law alert in effect. Families report sudden increases in unsolicited advice between 7 and 10 p.m. Carry extra patience and a bowl of dessert as a peace offering.
Also, umbrella recommended for anti-question showers. These are intense, localized bursts of "when will you settle down?" and "are you eating enough?" Best defense? A calm smile and an evasive compliment about her jewelry. Traffic fumes advisory. Avoid emotional road rage exchanges during peak. Deep breathing or calling a friend with good jokes is highly effective. Note, the forecast is comedic. We are not promising better roads, just better reactions.
Now for a little human interest micro forecast. 3 streets over in a small neighborhood, there's been a tiny truce. For weeks, 2 tea stalls argued about whose samosas had the crispest edge. This evening, under a single string of warm fairy lights, both owners decided to share the same oil, an act of culinary détente. The result? Children running with sticky fingers, elders comparing notes about which recipe wins the moral high ground, and a shared plate in the middle of a low table that somehow lifted everyone's shoulders by an inch.
You could see it in the way neighbors waved across balconies without the usual half-suspicious glance. Someone brought a radio, a soft old song played, and for about 40 minutes, the whole street breathed easier. Small piece, big effects. Sometimes the national mood is just a shared samosa away from being a little brighter. I can almost smell the samosas. That kind of truce is my favorite weather update. Sunny with a chance of snacks. Makes you believe small, funny things can fix a lot.
Exactly. Okay, rapid-fire mood ticker. We asked listeners for one-line reports and got 2 gems. First, my living room is partly cloudy with a 90% chance of losing the TV remote. Classic. Second quick line, office, sudden heat wave of mystery snacks. Colleagues rejoice, productivity slightly concerned. I love that one.
That's our ticker. Tiny, true, and shareable. If you liked tonight's mood forecast, send a one-line mood report or a short voice note describing your street's emotional weather. We'll rotate the best lines into tomorrow's report, so more people get a 5-minute reset.
Before we sign off, a reminder again that while this is playful, if you or someone you know is going through something serious, please reach out to friends, family, or local support. Laughter helps, but so does talking to someone who can help. Thanks for joining tonight's National Mood Forecast. I'm John. That was Mike dropping by with snack-based optimism, and we'll see you tomorrow for another quick check on the country's emotional weather. Subscribe for your daily 5-minute laugh and send us those mood lines. Keep them short, honest, and kind.